Hey guys, Connor here with a huge update for Star Wars Battlefront 2. EAPlay just revealed a ton of new content coming to the game, including a new free DLC based in the Clone Wars era, with General Grievous, Dooku, Obiwan, Anakin, and of course even Geonosis coming to the game. So I'm not going to waste any time, let's get started with a full breakdown of everything that was announced at EAPlay today. Okay, so the EAPlay reveal was led by Dennis, the game's lead designer. He's actually nearly our biggest source of news for Battlefront 2. I've made at least 50 videos over the years based on his tweets alone. So when he's on the stage, you know something big is going to be announced. On a side note, the whole way through with each new announcement from Geonosis to Obi-Wan Kenobi, he had this amazing smile on his face. It must have felt so good for him to finally reveal what they've been working on and to confirm that we're finally getting a Clone Wars season. Anyway, let's see what's coming to Battlefront 2. So Dennis revealed that this summer we'll be getting a new squad system that will help players stay with their friends and adds true squad mechanics to Battlefront 2. This is a feature that we've long been asking for, and it's good to finally hear that DICE are going to be fixing the incredibly broken squad system. Battlefront 2's current deployment system is really clunky and does nothing to help players that want to play together. Squads are always separated by the wave deployment system, which is just not good for team play or playing with your friends. So to hear that DICE have taken that feedback on board and are by the sounds of it completely replacing their squad system is definitely some good news. Moving on, also this summer, DICE are going to be adding a new starfighter game mode that's focused around dogfighting with hero ships. We don't really know that much about this new mode, but I would bet that it's basically a starfighter version of the 2 vs 2 hero showdown mode. Which is a good thing because it will finally give us a good opportunity to play and rank up our hero ships. Which is easier said than done in the current build of Battlefront 2, where the only opportunity you have to play hero ships is by playing Starfighter Assault, which isn't exactly everyone's cup of tea. Next up, we've got even bigger news that a new, large-scale, multiplayer sandbox-style game mode will be coming to Battlefront 2. Now, Dennis didn't say whether this would be releasing this summer, but he did mention that it would be after the squad mechanics overhaul and after the new Starfighter game mode. On top of this, the most important thing to remember from this is that Dennis did say that we'll fight to destroy capital ships, so it's probably going to be based in space at some point, and you can also fight to capture command posts. Which, if any of you guys here have played the older Battlefront games, then you'll remember that command posts are the core feature in the original Conquest game mode. So it sounds like a new version of Conquest is on the way and is in development right now. Chances are it's probably going to release with the Clone Wars content, with the first real version being on Geonosis. Which brings us to the biggest piece of news today, which is of course the Clone Wars DLC. The developers have been working on Clone Wars content to release to Battlefront 2 in the near future. What they revealed today was that the first planet of this Clone Wars DLC would be Geonosis, and will feature multiple maps, one of which is the biggest map DICE have ever made for a Battlefront game. Which, considering how big some of the maps like Hoth and Tatooine were back in Battlefront 2015, pretty much means that Geonosis is going to be absolutely massive. Now, it's not just one planet that we're getting. Dennis did say that Geonosis was the first planet, which does suggest that there will be more in the future. He also confirmed that 4 new heroes are coming to Battlefront 2 as part of the Clone Wars DLC. First will be General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi, followed by Anakin Skywalker and Count Dooku. My guess is that these heroes will release in 2 parts, and the Clone Wars season will of course release in 2 parts as well. This follows the previous pattern of the Last Jedi season and the recent Solo season that was of course separated into 2 sections. So that gives us a total of 4 new heroes, 1 new planet, and multiple maps for the Clone Wars DLC. Unfortunately, we didn't find out about new vehicles like the ATTE or the homing spider droid, and we also didn't find out anything about new weapons, which is something that, again, Battlefront 2 desperately needs right now. But overall, today has been a great day for Battlefront 2 announcements. The future is going to keep getting better for this game as more content continues to be announced, released, and developed at DICE Stockholm. Now that's pretty much everything coming to Battlefront 2 that was announced at EAPlay today. I'm still talking because Dennis did have a few more things to say at the end of the announcement that are pretty important. So at the end of the Clone Wars reveal, Dennis did say that he believes Battlefront 2 has a bright future, and that the developers are committed to continuing support for the game. This is a big deal. A lot of people in the community were worried that support for Battlefront 2 was either going to be limited or perhaps even stop entirely. That is definitely not the case. If you take anything away from today's EAPlay announcements, it should be that a lot of new content is still coming to Battlefront 2, and that the developers still continue to increase the amount of content we're getting as part of the free DLC. Anyway, that's it for this insane update today. Battlefront 2's future is looking very bright. I just want to give a huge thanks to the developers at DICE that continue to support the game and are working incredibly hard to keep bringing us new content and, more importantly, bring us a Clone Wars season. On top of this, if you enjoyed this breakdown, then make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the notifications switched on. Just scroll down and hit that button, that way you won't miss any of the videos and be kept in the loop for Battlefront 2. Also, tell me what you guys think in the comments below about the EAPlay reveal. Is there something you would have preferred to see, maybe some announcements for new weapons, or maybe you'd prefer to see something other than Geonosis? Leave your comments down below. I'll see you guys next time, and may the Force be with you.